Hello, everyone. Well, the breeding event is over. Right now, I have bred out Opez, my second Harbinger dragon. I'll be posting videos on that, but that's a separate topic. Right now, I'd like to broach something else that's rather unpleasant. I don't know if your team's been affected. Supposedly, everyone has, although I don't know about that. But right now, players can't join teams. And because we were down a number of people, which, as we were declared several wars on, even more people left, perhaps not realizing they can't even join other teams, so making a bad situation even worse. We're currently down to 40 players. We sent out many invites, but again, no one can join. And PG is saying they're aware of this and they're working on it, and that if players are teamless, they can join, which is not true. We tried that. Ghost had sent out many invites to teamless players, and some of them had written back saying that they tried to join and they couldn't. So, the tech support is lying if they're in fact the ones who are working on it. Sometimes I wonder with what you get from them if they're working at all, except writing you emails that nothing is wrong, or it's really not the game's problem but yours, and they're here to help you. So thank you for writing, and if you have any further problems, do write back, which kind of becomes a comedy. But yeah, we're down 10 players, and we had quite a few teams declare war at us. This one, our response rate was 60. Well, people were demoralized, but again, if you're down 10 players, they're starting with, way over anything you had, plus 50. There's no way you can win. This war is over. That one was from X Windstorm X. This one was 109. Jesus is the Lord. Yeah, Lord. And, we couldn't really win. I mean, I tried my best. And right now we're in a team that we previously easily beaten, but we're way behind them, Blues Brothers. I mean, I'm backing players as much as I can. I'm only one player myself. And there's another one that's coming up with Pandemonium. You see, they have a score of 50 and we have a score of 0. This is even before the war started. And same thing here. Guerrero, they have a score of 50 when we have a score of 0 before the war even started. So yeah, between everything, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wars we lost because of their glitch. And this is not the first time it happened. It happened a couple of weeks ago, I think, or maybe a week and a half ago or something to that effect. And before I was captain of the team, half the team just automatically got booted, and it wasn't for low participation. It was, another glitch. And these things don't really stop because they do keep teams down. And there are many other ways that glitches from PG are also keeping players down. Because right now I noticed I had put quite a few runes and glyphs on my Prospero. As you can see, he's only missing one slot, but yet whenever he flies on missions, I just see one of those little dragons, the mini ones, following him. If I write to PG about this, they're going to say, oh, don't worry about it. He really has all the, beneficial effects from all of them, But I don't know that. Why is it that I didn't put one rune or glyph and I have 5 flying behind me? 4. I put on 4 and I have only 1 flying behind me. Somehow it doesn't really work to benefit the player. Did you notice that? And if I want to train him, right now he's at 385 million. I haven't put a rider on him. I have to get a level 62 den. Okay, I see. Which means I have to be level 310. So they're keeping the dragon down by the dragon den. And they're keeping him down by your base construction. But the other glitch they had is for months on end, they weren't giving you proper defense upgrades when you had built structures. So one of their fuck-ups, and I'll call it what it is, it's not a glitch, it's a fuck-up, had, led to players from leveling up their base. I mean, I was working on my huts, my storage, the woods, the lumber, the incubator, things like that. But yeah, so that led up to this problem. My Axie hits at 912 million. But if you look at my account from other accounts, my combined firepower is less than 900 million. In other words, my highest hitting dragon just by himself has more firepower than the combined firepower they gave me from all my dragons. So that's called scaling. So between them having kept your base defenses down, keeping you from upgrading your base and then supposedly fixing it. They put a cap on it by the dragons you breed. Well, that was always there in effect. Then they put a cap via the dragon den, and finally they put a cap on it via scaling. So yeah, you're telling me that it doesn't seem that the game is keeping down players and entire teams. Somebody can say that this is paranoia. I doubt it, because once it's a joke, twice it's a dope, three times it's a cantaloupe. With all the problems I listed, and there are plenty more, including chests not being given out, including you having to claim your prizes, including when you're an Atlas, your troops suddenly disappearing, or your Primarch being stuck there, unable to attack, but being a sitting duck, who can be attacked, and again, you can't even move him out of there because the game says that he's not there. But yet your troops are gone. Yeah, between all of that, I can probably come up with about 9 or 10 things off the top of my head that consistently hurt players. So we will be making videos on that, and I've written to tech support many times, and so has Ghost, and it's all really pretty much amounted to nothing. Again, along with thank you for writing, we're here to help you. We're working on the situation, or it's no problem at all. And please, if you have any more problems, do write to us again. Thank you very much. Well, like I said, it's a dark fucking comedy. So yeah, we are out of the vegetable kingdom. Anyway, guys, take care. We will be posting this. If you have similar problems, you know, give us a thumbs up, fly in peace, and blow to pieces. Oh, one last thing. As you noticed, right, my Axie, the Dragon's Den needs to be level 63, so at that point, being level 310 won't be enough. So yeah, even though I will have 2 Harbinger Dragons, even though I will have a level 62 Den, my Axie will still be capped yet again. Yeah. And that goes along with yet another thing they did, like with the current dragon on Ragnarok, right? Which one is that? Ghost, I can check for the season. No, that's not his name. His name is in Ragnarok. It's the Sorcerer Mythic Dragon. They took 10% of his attack. So yeah, PG really takes back a lot of things that it gave on a dragon. It makes dragons obsolete, like putting up new structures that neutralize their spells. But finally, very often their spells just, wouldn't you know it, not working correctly. So yeah, I guess between all of that, it does create a very interesting pattern. Anyway, I'm starting to talk a little much again. I will be getting back to you on this, guys. If you like our work, show love, do sub, give us a thumbs up, fly in peace, and blow to pieces.